James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, a wine from Uruguay, so stay tuned. I'm really excited about this because in 2014, I wrote a note on my blog on WordPress. I said I really want to delve into tasting more diversity in 2014 than I ever have before. Not that it's not been an aim of mine in the past. I do know some specialists who only review maybe not just California wines, but only Northern California wines, or maybe just Bordeaux, or maybe a certain area of Bordeaux. And I don't want to be that specialized, only because the very fact is there's a great world of wine out there. And if I don't keep my mind open to tasting wines of the world and regions around the world, and maybe producers or varieties, then I might not be tasting very much. And I really think it's the, I would say almost, I don't want to make it so academic, but it's really that academic training that I've had that really gets me to the point of really balancing what I do. And it's also keeping a quick guard in terms of what I'm doing and to what I'm doing and making sure that I'm balancing things out and really examining what I do versus just doing it. And to just do it is fine, but also I really have appreciate my following. Thank you so much for following me, by the way. But I also really think it's important to see what the world of wine is doing for us and how it's coming about in this great experience in 2014. So here we go with this wine. This is from the producer Familia Deicas. It's Premier Cru de Excepción and Tannat, 2006 vintage, a 13.5% ABV wine, 100%. Now this wine is a really beautiful example of what Uruguay, or Uruguay as I like to call it, correct pronunciation, is producing these days. And I really commend and applaud the wines of Uruguay for producing obviously so many beautiful wines, but also going out into the world and promoting their wines. Because I wouldn't say it's a crowded world, but it's a world where you have to really go out there and talk about your brand. You've got to talk about what you are producing and what makes your wines different from another wine region, and why Tannat is important for Uruguay. For me, this is a beautiful wine to enjoy with a wide array of foods, and for me, I can enjoy this on its own and definitely pair with some beautiful foods. You can pair this with beef dishes, with seafood dishes, believe it or not, Mexican food, Indian food, Thai food, and the list goes on and on. So for me, this is a really great, beautiful example. 2006. Here we are, 2014. It, I think it has a great viscosity point. That means its texture is really beautiful. It's, it's a full-bodied wine. It's something that's absolutely elegant, beautiful, gorgeous. And I think often a lot of people are seeking this type and stylization of wine, and yet they don't know what to ask for in terms of, how do you explain that experience to someone when maybe that experience is not with the person asking for the wine or ordering the wine, say at a table, at a restaurant. And that's what I hope to do. That's what I hope that I eventually have. Maybe, I don't want to say influence, but maybe I just give suggestions. And maybe that's where people can really own what they want to taste and what they are really going to in the world and to seek. So here we go. Beautiful scent characteristics on this wine here. And it's so lively, and I wouldn't say the word fresh, but it is really aged quite beautifully. So notes of eucalyptus, black plum, black cherry, leather, and tarragon. So here you can taste the wine, give you some flavor characteristics, and then a point score. Noticeable texture, very soft, beautiful. Notes of black plum, black cherry, acai, a hint of bacon fat, not a lot of bacon fat, eucalyptus, lavender, and a micro hint of dark chocolate. I give this one a 9.4 out of my 10.0 scale. You can think of that as 94 points out of 100 points. 2014, a great year ahead, and so here we are in mid-January, tasting wines from Uruguay, from Burgenland, tasting wines from Lodi, Washington State, and I think Jordan, Kingdom of Jordan. So thank you so much for joining me on this great journey. If you have questions, please list them below. I'm putting any information that I have on this wine down below on this description. If you like this video review, please give a like right here. Subscribe to my video channel right here. I'd appreciate it very much. And more connecting points are on social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, and Pinterest. Thank you so much. Salud.